Hey, what's going on, guys? Josh Domsky with a brand new cryptocurrency video. Thanks so much for tuning in with me. In this video, I want to show you how to create a brand new ERC20 token compatible wallet. Okay, now when you first come here to MyEtherWallet, they just started doing this here, and you really want to spend your time to read everything that they're going to show you here, because this is really valuable information. Okay. So let me fix this really quick. Okay, so I'm just going to scroll through it. But when you do get to the site here and you're ready to create your new wallet, please spend your time reading this page by page by page. It's very important that you read all of this. Okay, so you understand how MyEther works, what it's about, and all that good stuff. It teaches you what a blockchain is if you're not quite sure. If you already know, you can just click past it. Okay. What's the point of MyEtherWallet? How to protect yourself and your funds? How to protect yourself from scams? Because there are phishing sites that try to act like MyEtherWallet just to get your information and your private keys. So you definitely want to look out for those. Okay, so let's come through here. One more click and you're done. Okay, now see these links here? I'm actually going to place all these links right here in the description below. Okay, so if for some reason you pass these up or you need to come back to them, instead of going back to the site, you can just come here to my video and just click on these links, to follow up on this stuff. And then this bottom one here will take you right here onto the site. Okay. Okay, guys, so all you have to do is when you come here to this page, it's going to be on New Wallet. And these are all the different things, all these tabs, these are all the different things that you can do with your wallet. You can send Ethereum and your ERC20 tokens, swap, send offline, contracts, ENS, domain sale, and this is the more important ones, check transaction status, and view your wallet info. So the main ones that you're going to use is New Wallet, send your Ethereum and tokens, check the transaction status, and view wallet info. Those will be your main ones. And then here's a little help here. Okay, now up here, if you want your transactions to go faster, which I highly recommend, you want to turn this all the way up when you're sending out Ethereum or your tokens. So make sure you turn this up all the way. So you have the fastest transactions. That's called gas price. Okay, your gas price is basically covering your transaction fee. Okay, that's what that means, the same thing. Okay, so when you want to create a new wallet, you want to just enter in a password. Now this is just going to be a throwaway account. None of this information is a personal account of mine. So don't waste your time trying to log into this account, because there's not going to be any funds there, as this is just a throwaway account. Okay, so what you want to do is just create a password, and I'm just going to put in something like that. Okay, now you want to write this password down. Okay, write it on a piece of paper so you don't forget it. And one thing that you do not want to do is you don't ever want to put your password or your private key into like a notepad on your computer. You don't want to send yourself an email with your password and your private key and then put that in one of your folders. You basically just want to write it down on a piece of paper, your password and your private key, and just store that somewhere safe. Okay, that way there's no chance of somebody getting onto your computer, somebody hacking it somehow, and getting that information. There's actually been a lot of people that have been getting hacked lately because they went into people's email accounts, located private keys in their email folders, and then were able to access their accounts and steal all of their coins. So again, it's very important that you just write it down on paper. Okay, that's the best way. So create new wallet. Okay, now you need to save your key store file. This is your JSON file, and basically it's a file that goes into your download files on your computer. This is one way you'll be able to log in, but basically all you got to do is download this and you really won't ever have to worry about it again. and I'll explain that here in a second. So let's download that. See, it shows the download, and that goes right into my download folder on my computer here. Okay, so do not lose it. It cannot be recovered if you lose it. Do not share it. Your funds will be stolen if you use this file on a malicious phishing site. Make a backup. Secure it like the millions of dollars it may one day be worth. Okay, very important. Okay, now this is your private key, and I'm sure you guys have all heard about private keys and why that's so important, that you don't ever give that out to anybody, because with this private key, if somebody gets it, they can just come onto MyEtherWallet or any other site and just load in the private key, and they'll have access to all of your coins. So you never want to give this out, ever, ever, ever. Just write it down on a piece of paper and just store it somewhere safe. Very important. Okay. So save your private key, and I'm just going to copy this because I will have to show you the way you use it to log in. So let's copy this. You can also print a paper wallet, okay, and you can do a little more research about that just by Googling or on YouTube. Okay, so private key. I'm actually going to come here, and just for video purposes, I'm just going to come here and put it right into a notepad. This is just for video purposes only. This is not going to be a real account. Please don't waste your time trying to write down this entire private key to access this wallet, because there will not be any funds in it. Yes, people actually do that. Okay, so save your address. Now unlock your wallet to see your address. Now anytime you come on to MyEtherWallet and you want to access your view wallet info, check your transaction status, send Ether in tokens, any of this stuff, this right here is going to come up, and this is how you access your wallet. Okay, so you can click on private key, and then, which I'm going to do that, and you'll have to put in your private key, your password, and then you can log in. There's that JSON file I was telling you about, the key store, which is the one that goes to your download folders. You can actually use that to log in also. Okay, but the best way is to just use your private key. I find that to be the easiest. Okay, now if you want to just view wallet info, you can actually just come here, view balance. You can just put in your address, which it doesn't matter. Anybody can have your address. It doesn't matter. They cannot access your wallet just by using your address. Okay, because once you put in the address here, then your password will come up, and then obviously they're not going to have your password. Okay, so this is if you just want to view your wallet info. That's the only one where you can just put in your address here. Most of the other ones, actually all the other ones, you have to put in your private key. So let's do that. Hopefully I explained that clear enough. Okay, so there it goes, the private key. Now we have to click on unlock, and there we go. We've accessed the wallet. Now this is your address. This is your wallet address. Okay, here's your account balance. Now in this wallet, you can send both Ethereum, and you can also send your tokens, your ERC20 tokens. Okay, this wallet holds both of those. All right, so with this address here, you can send your Ethereum and your ERC20 tokens to the same address. Okay, now let's see. When you want to come and check your transaction histories, here's your Ethereum transaction history, and then this will be your tokens transaction history. Those are your ERC20 tokens. Okay, and this is another way that you can check your token balances. Okay, I'll click on it. You just click on tokens. It'll show your transaction history, and it will also show all of your tokens here in this section. Okay, which of course there's none in there because I just created this wallet. So that's one way you can check your token balances. All your transactions will be down here, and that is that. Now when you want to go and send out Ethereum, which, okay, let's come over here. Once again, I have to log in with the private key. Okay. Paste that private key, unlock. If you want to send out your ERC20 tokens, you have to have a little bit of Ethereum in your account also to cover the transaction fee. That's the gas that I was telling you about at the beginning, where you can turn up the gas here so you have a faster transaction. Okay, this is the standard gas limit. Now if you want the fastest one, just put this to 200,000. Okay, 200,000. Have this on 60 at the most, and that's the fastest transaction. You pretty much want to do that all the time, unless you don't mind waiting, a little bit. But if you're in a rush or you need something sent right away, 200,000 gas limit and 60 for the GWEI. Okay, and again, you'll just put in the to address for wherever you're sending it to, the amount, and then you also need a little bit of Ethereum here to cover that transaction fee. Now if you're sending out tokens, actually I have another video that will go over that, because when you just click on here it only shows Ethereum. Okay, so if you're wanting to send out tokens, you're going to have your token balances loaded by adding custom tokens, which I have a video on that. You definitely want to make sure you're subscribed to my channel so you can watch those videos. And your token balances will be showed up here, and then you will see those tokens here in the drop-down menu for you to send those tokens out. Okay, so I think we're getting close to the end of the video. This is basically just about creating a new wallet, so I think we've pretty much gone over that. So see here, anytime that you want to come into these new tabs, you'll have to add in your private key to access it again. If you want to check transaction status, just put in the hash number here, the transaction number. We want to come back to view wallet info. Just come back here, put in the private key, and unlock. And actually I'll show you how you can even just do it with your address. Okay, so the only one where you can put in your wallet address is only to view your balance. Okay, this is the only one where you could just put in your Ethereum address and then view balance. Okay, so it doesn't matter if somebody has your address. It doesn't matter, because when they come in here, all they're going to be able to see is just like your transaction histories, your balances. It's impossible for them to send out tokens with having just your address. So that's okay. But not that you want to go out and give people your address, but just so you know how all that works. Okay guys, so this video is getting pretty long. This is basically just about creating a new wallet. Make sure you just write down your password, write down your private key, and do not ever expose it. And that's pretty much it. Hopefully I explained things good enough for you guys. Go ahead and leave a comment for me and let me know how I did. Again, if you need any more information on MyEtherWallet, I do have other videos, so you make sure you want to subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and check out those videos, and if you need any more help, just leave me a comment below. Okay guys? So once again, thanks so much. I really appreciate everybody watching my videos. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up button for me if you enjoyed the video. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and hit subscribe. I'm going to be doing a coin giveaway here very soon, so make sure you have post notifications turned on, so when I do upload a new video, you'll be the first to know about it. Alright guys, so thanks again. I appreciate everybody. Everybody take care.